high rigs in my. I still can hear the air shots from the trailer hitch on that semi. SRT on that Glico, 33 in that Gen 5. My little niggas weak and I'm turning beat to a rebound. The shots rank up. Heading in my direction, bopping ties, my heart bringing a whole 50 guap out. We pop out at your party, free Karoo, Dooley and Shark. Pop up and learn where I'm from like I grew up in March. Have on pressed and bubble for the times and we ain't had no thing. Spin a deuce, shit look like I'm trying to two-track a sample. Spray your block and tag your whip up. These niggas know it's not. Duct tape on the handle on the stick, look like a Roman candle. Why they keep watching reruns? I heard this show is canceled. All the business getting stood on. Every issue gonna get handled. Every pistol gonna get brandished. These niggas.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, aliens and monsters of all ages and time, welcome to the P.U.W.F, which is a podcast for wrestling fans. I'm with me, as always, a beautiful man, a beautiful gentleman, a beautiful podcaster, Mr. D-Walk. How you doing, sir?
I'm good. You notice my name back to D-Walk now. You know, February Black History Month, I was Mufasa, but, you know, I had to change my name back. So I'm back to Dennis and D-Walk. So
it's all right. Got another year doing this again. And shout out to that leap year, having that 29th of February out of nowhere. That was really weird.
Yeah.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, today is the Invisible Man because I don't feel sexy today. But this particular episode is about someone I particularly love and adore, because if he's coming back, it's time to dream like Velveteen.
Velveteen Dream.
Now, this particular episode, while you hear some Velveteen Dream in the background, is very special to me because since last week, we have just found out that he wrestled in Dynasty Pro Wrestling, wherever the hell that is. Shout out to Dynasty, wherever you are. I respect you. But honestly, what are your thoughts so far as Mr. Velveteen Dream has come back, Mr. D-Walk?
Everybody deserves a second chance. Everybody make mistakes. Everybody needs a redemption. I mean, and he paid for it. Let this man make his money. Let him, like, for real, put him. WWE hurting right now. They might as well go ahead and sign him. Man, get my man another head. And he'll be dope at NXT.
Yeah.
Like, Braun Breaker gone now, so who's there to fill that void?
That is true. That is true. Now, the point of I'm asking this is because in a couple episodes ago in the P.U.W.F, we showed the video of Mr. Patrick Clark apologizing to everyone else, and we're going to show a video of Booker T saying his thoughts on this as well. I want to bring up a topic to you as well, Mr. D-Walk, and we'll have other people coming in. If you want to leave a like and comment, we appreciate that. We're going live on X and on Joe PNCO's channel. Hit that like and subscribe, and on my channel too, Recon Reactions on the road to 1,000. Now, it's been a year, basically, since he's been accused of doing all those things that he did. No one has arrested him. No one has, you know, they said the charges. EC3 had said his thing, and he was popular for like a week, and then he was gone. But what are your thoughts on Velveteen Dream getting accused, but basically a year in, he has not been arrested? Because obviously, if he did something bad, and in wrestling alone, you get picked up real fucking quick. We could talk about the villain, the umbrella guy. We can talk about a couple guys that got left at AEW, WWE as well. Vince McMahon is getting crapped on after so many things. Stephanie McMahon, we'll talk about that, is getting involved as well. So what are your thoughts on that? Like, a year into this, he has not gotten arrested.
It ain't been a year. What was the issue? I mean, you ain't been convicted.
Yeah.
It's been a whole year. Come on, man. Yeah. This shit is it's like Brock Lesnar. Like, I don't know if you read about what's going on with Brock Lesnar. He still haven't been released. And he haven't been released because they don't want him to go to AEW.
Of course. If he goes to AEW, it's done. That's it. That's on the coffin.
They said basically they go wait till all this stuff die down and then bring him back because it wasn't even that bad. I mean, all he did was ask the videos.
Yeah, but even then, it looks bad in a PR sense, and that's why you're right. Like they're just gonna hold him, not really put him out in matches once in like every 2 months, and then when it gets like really a ruckus, they die him down again. It's true. Think of it as like if everyone knew what Flair did in the 70s, we got a special friend here, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, we got Mr. Joe BNCO. How you doing, sir?
Oh man,
Doing good. What's up?
What's going on?
What's going on? I said, but what's saying Brock Lesnar won an asshole, and you know how Brock Lesnar is an asshole. He don't care about nothing. What's saying him just did that shit?
Care about a lawsuit.
No, but what's saying him just did that off shits and giggles? Like, send me you pissing. Like, what's saying like he just didn't do no asshole shit like that? What's saying it could be an asshole movie just said to do it? But I don't know. You never know. You know what I mean?
Asshole what?
But bring Velveteen back.
I guess honestly.
Did you just say bring Velveteen back?
Yeah.
Send Velveteen back to the rock he was hiding under.
Bro, but he never got to beat him.
Wait. Hold up now, Joe. Like we just talked about this before. We talked about this before you came in. Again, it's been a year plus since the accusations for Velveteen Dream. We know this, obviously. The thing about this is that he hasn't been convicted in a year plus. Everyone else that's been convicted of stuff like this has been picked up real quick in weeks. People outpoured and everything else.
Not necessarily true.
Okay, bring it out.
Bring it out, yeah.
Danny Masterson was stuck in allegations for years before he finally got prosecuted.
Mm-hmm.
But how long did he not wrestle after the allegations?
He didn't wrestle. He acted.
Yeah.
They immediately fired him. They immediately fired him from all of his contractual obligations. He couldn't even get work.
Yeah, he was in the ranch when he got fired too, like mid-season.
Well,
the ranch
immediately let him go. Immediately.
It must not been too bad. Indy's picking him up.
No. Danny Masterson is in a jail right now with Tory Lane, so I understand where you're coming from. But that's a different type. That is a different type of that we're not talking about right now. We're talking about Velveteen Dream. That all the accusations that's been happening, but in a year, no one has he hasn't gone to jail. He hasn't gone to jail. And before you say anything, I understand what you mean. Before you say anything, I want to show this. I want to show this real quick.
Of your heads.
Here we go.
What is your most
Now, come on now. Doesn't that feel good to hear that again?
You notice how many people was happy.
You know what felt good about that? The crowd being completely quiet.
Okay, that's different though. That's Dynasty. It's like 40 people in an auditorium.
Dude, the fucking crowd and the wrestlers in the ring look shocked as hell. Like, what?
Okay, so
why is he here? He needs to go.
That was WWE music, right? That was WWE music, right? WWE made for him, right? How's he playing at an indie show? Come on.
Because it's an indie show. I'll put Metallica on an indie show. I don't give a fuck about that. But the point I'm saying is that Dynasty picked them up. Remember, we talked about this a month ago when Del Rio was an indie show too. He was an indie show with the same amount of people. He's clapping by himself. What I'm saying is that, look, you guys know Velveteen Dream is my favorite wrestler. He's always been my favorite wrestler. He has been the top entertainer in NXT in that time. He was going to be the messiah of wrestling. And because of these allegations, until we get an arrest, this is happening. Which bothers
He actually was arrested a couple times.
Yes, but he hasn't been publicly known until now. Now, before we continue, let's hear a well-known wrestler, as in Booker T, and hear his thoughts about this.
Here we go.
Exactly. Buen provecho, Mr. Joe. Here we go.
Velveteen Dream made his return back to Dynasty Pro Wrestling.
I didn't see that
over the weekend, upstate New York somewhere, and he's getting mixed reviews. I understand being accused of something, and then, like me, I was accused. I was guilty. I went to prison. I served my time, and thank God, Bruce Gasarch,
right,
looked at me and he looked at my heart. You know, after I worked for him for quite some time, and said, "Man, this guy's not that bad of a guy." And he gave me a chance, but I just wonder, what would I be if I did the same thing here in this, council,
this day and age,
where they can counsel you, or where they can say bad things about you because of your past. What would I be at? Probably wouldn't be where I'm at right now. And the one thing about Patrick Clark, he got arrested for some stuff. Where I think he had some cocaine. That was one strike. I think he got arrested for a fight at a gym or something like that.
Yeah, first degree
battery. He got arrested for a probation violation or something like that. He had 3 arrests, but he's never been arrested for a sex crime. He's not a registered sex offender, and that's the part right there that I don't understand. I can understand if he was convicted of that. I can understand if he was charged with that. I can understand if he was registered as that. But these days, people can make accusations on you, and people take it as fact, and that there have been no notable crime on paper with any police department as far as that goes. And the thing is, I wonder, what do you got to do to get a second chance in this day and age that we're living in right now? What do you really got to do to get a second chance?
I completely agree. I believe in a path to redemption. I think if you don't offer a path to redemption, then they don't have any incentive to ever be good again, to change their ways, so to speak, to do a babyface turn. I think.
All right, and we're back. I don't get grabbed by the other guy. Get grabbed by Booker T. Now, what are your thoughts on Booker T talking about that? And we're back.
Hello.
Yeah, I hear you, but I hear you, sexy. Come on now.
Do we have to get into the political views of a black man defending another black man? Because that's where this is coming from.
There's no color here. This is just wrestling, so let it out.
Well, no, this is what it is. This is what it is. It's Booker T, who was convicted of a crime, defending the black man defending another black man, saying that, hey, he deserves a second chance.
Right is right, wrong is wrong, though.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
And that's the bottom line. You fucked up. You still have not admitted that you fucked up.
Allegedly.
So, allegedly, but you still haven't admitted to your wrongdoings. Until you come out, he apologized.
Yeah, he apologized.
Until you come out and say, look, I fucked up. I sent pictures to a minor. That was my fault. I fucked up. And I can't take that back, but I'm going to try and do my best to make that change and to not do that ever again and to never let that happen again.
Yeah.
I mean, but you brave
out and admit your guilt. You have not started the redemption.
Here's another question for you. So he stands up for the other guys because he's black?
Cool, me?
Not you. Make up. It's asked the question to Joe.
Yeah, no, he's Booker T. And Booker T has done this in the past. Booker T has stood up for other African-American males and females, but he does not do the same when it goes to the other races. Hate to say it.
Okay, no, that's okay. This
is also coming from somebody who called Hulk Hogan a nigga. I'm just saying.
Whoa!
On live TV, and they got buried for it.
That's again. This is the P.U.W.F. and we talk about the truth. And it's sad that
WCW Saturday night happened live. I watched it when it happened.
Yeah.
Real quick, we're gonna see this real quick.
Wiping stairs back there. If there's anybody who wanted to get started tonight, if there's anybody who wanted to dream The Velveteen Dream!
Okay. Just want to put that out there. Looks cute, but I understand what you mean. I have not been excited for wrestling in a long time. And if these allegations are not true and he can come back to wrestling, I'm actually excited for that because
if they're not true, I agree with you. He deserves a chance.
yes,
If they're not true.
there's a fair chance, yes.
But if he fucked up, he just admit to what he has done. Say, hey, I fucked up. This is what I did, and that's it. And like, hey, I fucked up. I made a mistake. It was something that happened. I didn't know, and it was a mistake. And I'm willing to admit that now, and admit that I fucked up. This is what I did, and this is what I'm going to do going forward to be better about that.
Yeah, true. Now speaking of race here, and not on purpose, this is totally by accident. I clipped this because 3 people were talking about Velveteen Dream, and you decide yourself on this.
Of your heads, what is your most controversial wrestling take?
You asked the wrong person. I care how people feel about this. If Velveteen Dream didn't fuck up his life, he could have been the best black entertaining wrestler we've ever had.
I ain't mad at that.
Ever.
I'm not mad at that. He's the greatest black NXT superstar in history.
Yeah.
Over Keith Lee?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. That's not even like a debate. That's not even up for questioning.
Over breakout superstar Jordan Miles?
Who?
ACH? Bro, he couldn't.
Bro, you remember his video when he quit? Woo! I gotta go watch that. That was fantastic.
I feel
that was the blackest I ever seen that man act in his whole career.
Right, including Ring of Honor.
Now, to switch it up, and everyone in the comments who's watching, you can answer this question. If Velveteen Dream wasn't allegedly what he was, who is on the level of him if he was still wrestling right now? Because again, it's true. He's over Keith Lee. Even in 2016, he was over Keith Lee. He was over Ricochet. He was over Malachi Black. He was over Johnny Wrestling. He was over Ciampa. He was over everybody. And if he was still in wrestling, who would he be over right now? Honestly,
If Keith Lee stayed healthy, I don't think he'd be over Keith Lee.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Come on, dude. The guy's like 300 pound boulder that can like move. If he stayed healthy,
I understand that part, but look at the moments that Velveteen Dream had over the moments that Keith Lee. The only moments I remember are the 2 out of 3 matches that he had with Dijakovic. The fact that he kind of booty bounced Adam Cole into the crowd, and then he had a great match in a ladder match. That's the only thing I remember with him. With Velveteen Dream, though, I remember the flip that Ricochet did and said, "Prove to me." I remember the match that he had with Malachi Black, and even the after match that Malachi Black told him, "That'll do." That was mystical. I'm just saying, if Keith Lee was healthy and maybe he was more, because ever since he's been AEW, and I think DPW made fun of this. Shout out to DPW. They just called him the Elden Ring character because he puts his hands together like an Elden Ring character. He talks really like if he was in Skyrim now. I don't like that. For me, obviously.
they should have kept him with the white hair because that's what he's starting to feel like as an old man.
Yeah,
all the injuries he's had.
That would have been awesome. But final thoughts.
Sting's pushing 70 and has less injuries.
Oh my God. We'll talk about Sting in a second. Final thoughts on Velveteen Dream, and if he's not a convicted, or if he is, what's going to happen?
I think he coming back. He good.
Mm-hmm. Joe?
WWE is not going to touch him.
AEW will with a damn sticky arm.
I don't know.
Just like if they let WWE, It's like a WWE let go of Brock Lesnar, AEW go they gonna take him.
Okay.
Brock Lesnar's going to be in Japan.
Brock Lesnar ain't going nowhere.
Oh no.
They already said. No, they already said he's going to be in Japan. That was already announced. He's going to be wrestling in Japan.
Yeah.
I bet you bucks. Brock Lesnar ain't going nowhere.
They already announced it.
It doesn't
He's
matter.
wrestling in Japan.
No. I'm with Joe on this one. It doesn't matter if he doesn't want to go or not. He loves money. He doesn't give a shit about the company. He loves money. So he'll go to another. He'll go to again. Japan loves him. It's a big ass muscular white guy. He loves him.
Dude, him and Angle used to tear it up in Japan.
Yeah, let him have fun in Japan. Go okay. But let's just end it right there because shout out to Velveteen Dream. If you're not accused of anything, you come back to wrestling. I think he's going back to MLW because everyone gets picked up in MLW. They got Enzo, for God's sake.
What if TNA pick him up?
That's how I feel.
Understand?
Yeah,
Enzo didn't do nothing with our kids though. So I mean,
yeah, but Enzo has problems with himself. Like he buried himself to hell, and now he's in hell. Shout out to MLW to Michael.
Yeah, but now, you see a lot of people are telling people that they need to sign Enzo.
Yeah, because they need him. They need him more than ever. They need a talker with somebody in either AEW or WWE. He's the perfect piece for anybody right now. But
can you imagine if they put him back with Kaz?
That's the thing, though. He needs
the pop.
I know Big Bill needs him so bad. Ricky Stark sucks, so I get it. I get that part. But let's continue on. What we're gonna talk about now, and this is something really fucked up because thank the God this is on Instagram. The Rock made a 20-minute video live on Instagram. Not really live, basically a video. And in the beginning, he's talking about wrestling, but you know what? Shout out to Joe BNCO because it disconnects in some weird freaking way. So this is on you, Joe. Here we go. This is only going to be 2 minutes and 30 seconds. This is not going to be 20 minutes. I cut it down. Here we go.
Oh, man. It has been a big week. Pro wrestling is exciting once again. It's been decades. Pro wrestling is cool once again. It's been decades. Pro wrestling is undeniably exciting once again. Pro wrestling is back on top. And it feels good. It feels good. But you know what? Here's the thing. You know what doesn't feel good? Well, The Rock will tell you what doesn't feel good. What doesn't feel good is all the bullshit that The Rock has got to deal with. All the bullshit that the People's Champion has got to deal with. All the Cody crybabies out there still running their mouths that The Rock has got to deal with. All the jabronis in the locker room still running their mealy mouths that The Rock has still got to deal with. Cody crybabies. Take a look.
You know who is my favorite wrestler right now? It's Cody Rhodes. Do you know who I hate and I fucking despise in this moment? It's Dwayne Johnson, member of the board of directors of TKO. I hate that man right now in this moment. Not as a person,
right now,
obviously, but as a wrestling fan watching the product. The person I want to boo, the person I hate the most is Dwayne Johnson, board of directors of the WWE and TKO. That's who I am angry at right now because I am looking at the board of director that came in, used his power to take this opportunity away from Cody and put himself in the main event at WrestleMania 40. That's how I look at it right now.
So you see, this is the level of absurdity and bullshit that The Rock has got to deal with. The Rock doesn't know who that guy is, but he knows what he is, and that's a goof, an idiot, another pro wrestling Cody crybaby jack-off idiot who thinks he knows everything but doesn't know shit.
Ow. We're back.
Hello.
Thank you,
You're
Joe.
welcome.
Thank you, Joe, for finding that clip because I was gonna get the other clip that was 6 minutes long. Then I saw this one and he talked about him. So who the fuck is he, Mr. Joe BNCO?
That is Dave LaGreca of Busted Open Radio.
Okay.
Who's been doing Busted Open Radio for a very long time. Who's good friends with Bully Ray and Mark Henry, which Mark Henry is also good friends with Mr. Dwayne Johnson.
Of course.
But you notice he doesn't mention Bully Ray, and he doesn't mention Mark Henry.
Of course not. Get his ass kicked by both of the motherfuckers real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. So in this 20-minute video that we saw, that we're not going to see because I'm not going to show that. I have a life.
Go to YouTube. You'll find it. It's on there.
Yeah, it's on there. And thank the guy that was on Instagram, so you can actually record it on Instagram, put it on your channel.
Go to Busted Open Radio. You'll see the Dave LaGreca's comments.
Okay. Now, what are your thoughts on this kind of viral? It's basically kind of like a shoot viral that The Rock is doing. First off, wrestling has been great for a while, you piece of shit. So kiss my ass, Rock, on that. I can clip that shit. Second, like, you coming back does not make wrestling once great again. It doesn't do that, okay? We know what you're here for. You're going to do a couple punches, a couple on the outside, rock bottom, people's elbow, boom, boom, you're going home. Clanging and banging. That's what you're going to do. So don't lie. So what are your thoughts on this? We'll go from right to left. Mr. D-Walk.
It might be interesting. It might. I'm not like, they always let you up and then just smack you in the face like, oh no, like we'll do this again. Never know.
Okay. Joe BNCO, what are your thoughts on The Rock really pushing the Cody Crybaby thing to the max?
Oh, I love it. I love the heel. I love the heel work. I love the heel work.
Right.
He is putting in some overtime on that heel work. And all y'all motherfuckers are falling for that shit, sucking it in and falling for it like a damn fish for a piece of chunky bait on a hook. Telling you right now, it's one of those things to where The Rock is suckering everybody in, and most of these motherfuckers are falling for it.
That is true. Now, my thoughts on this is that I like that The Rock is kind of using this reminds me when The Rock was shooting on John Cena. He was just going hard on Instagram and everywhere else. He was just crapping on him, and Cena didn't know what the hell to do. He did his usual stick. This one, as we're going to talk about in a second, is very pushing towards Cody's going to win. And I'm glad. Cody needs to win the belt for his dad. Not for AEW. For his dad.
So here's a scenario for you. Here's a scenario. So the match was thrown out there on SmackDown. It was thrown out there by The Rock. Said, night one, Rock and Roman versus Cody and Steph. Tag match. If they can beat Rock and Roman on night one, no bloodline. It'll just be Roman and Cody one-on-one.
Yeah.
If you don't and you lose on night one in that tag match, then bloodline rules, which means anything goes.
Mm-hmm.
Realize Tama Tonga has been signed by WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Tama Tonga is coming in.
We're going to talk about that. I actually was going to talk about that because Tama Tonga, not the one guy from MLW that kind of makes sense, but Tama Tonga is a good second. I will respect that.
That'd be Jacob Fatu if you're talking about that, and I believe he might be signed as well.
Exactly. I think Jacob Fatu should be coming out first, then Tama Tonga, but that's just me because bloodline-wise, from that giant thing, shout out to Promo Joe making fun of that, he's the guy. But, okay, let's talk about that. Now, I think it was on SmackDown that The Rock did his whole, and you smell what The Rock is cooking, and then the Tribal Chief took the microphone away from him. and The Rock
stopped him.
Huh?
He stopped him when he was about to put the microphone up.
I did like that, and obviously the bodyguard in the background coming up. I did like that. Now this is showing some dissension between The Rock and obviously Roman Reigns because The Rock doesn't like to get showed up ever. That's just the history of The Rock. Now, if this is going to be like you said, a Rock and Roman versus Cody and Seth, which I don't fucking like that. I'd rather have Cody and Sami Zayn, but Sami Zayn has his own little thing to do. Do you think they deserve the win, or should it be night 2 bloodline rules?
Okay, so here's my sentiments, and this is what I'm going to feel is going to happen. You're not going to like this. Cody loses at WrestleMania.
You shut your mouth, sir. You better find something else to say.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Bully Ray said it, and I agree with him.
Okay.
And I agree 100% with what he said. Dusty got screwed out of the World Championship at Madison Square Garden. That is where Cody should finish the story.
In Madison Square Garden, but you don't know when that's going to happen. Like when are they going to Madison Square Garden?
They need to figure it out, and they need to make it a fucking big thing and make it to where it's Cody and Roman 1-on-1, no bloodline for the championship at Madison Square Garden, and you allow Cody to finish the story at Madison Square Garden, where his father should have done it 30 fucking years ago.
Here's the thing, though. Okay, I disagree respectfully because I think they're doing the Daniel Bryan storyline again, but they're just recycling it with a Cody, and they don't care what. Again, if we do it in Madison Square Garden, it's for the hardcore, like diehard fans. And WWE has been notorious for never giving a shit about the diehard fans. So they want to get the money's worth. They know by making all these vignettes by Cody Rhodes, they know.
But that's when Vince was in charge.
Yeah.
Vince ain't in charge no more.
But Triple H kind of not in charge either. Like he's just, again, he has creative control in certain aspects, but it's part of the company. The company wants to make money. It makes sense to give Cody the belt now in WrestleMania because it's been too long that Roman has the belt. Roman does want a vacation. It's been publicly known. He needs a vacation after doing this for so fucking long.
He takes vacations. What do you mean? He's hardly ever on TV.
It doesn't matter. He's a diva. You know. But the point is, I think, again, if we don't know when Madison Square Garden is going to be an open type of thing, then he shouldn't do it. If Matt, and again, that's months away. If they don't give the belt the belt from Roman to Cody, it's just gonna piss off a lot of people. And you know that the night after WrestleMania and Raw, it's gonna be fucking a ruckus because people are gonna be pissed as hell, just booing all night.
Yep. And I'm telling you, Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga are probably going to be the reason why Cody doesn't win the belt.
I think Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga are the reason that Roman doesn't win the belt anymore. They're done. Roman got a little too cocky in his bloodline shit. So the bloodline themselves had to bring in fucking people to say, you know what? It's time to clean house, and you're not in the house anymore.
It's for to be a NWO Black and Red all over again on bloodline.
And that's fine.
Or we could do this another way.
Yeah.
And The Rock calls in Fatu and Tama Tonga, and they are with The Rock versus Jimmy, Solo, and Roman.
But go on, D-Lock.
They predicting The Rock, Jey Uso, and Umaga against Solo, Jimmy, and Roman Reigns.
Umaga's dead.
No, Tamaga.
Oh,
Tama Tonga.
Yeah,
Tonga.
whatever.
Yeah, Tonga. Yeah, but I think it's gonna be this way that obviously Rock has to fight Roman. That's been
SummerSlam.
Okay, SummerSlam. Rock has to fight Roman.
Jimmy got to fight Jay.
I think the bloodline's gonna be like a black. Like
Jimmy,
like Rock said, It's gonna be a black and white and red situation where
Jimmy's fighting Jay at WrestleMania.
okay, fine. Okay. I think this is what's gonna happen. It's gonna be like you said, Rock and Roman versus Cody and Seth, and night 1. They lose. Roman just berates The Rock. Jay sees that, and then The Rock and Jay call in somebody to be like, okay, that's it. It's done. He's drunk with power. We need to cut this shit off. We're done. Night 2 happens, Roman versus Cody, right? And in the end, Roman tries to cheat. Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu comes in and said, no, you got to finish the match honorably because you're the chieftain. Do it the right way. That fucks him up. Cody wins the belt. And then on the way to SummerSlam, it's black and red, like, probably Roman Reigns, the Bodyguard, and Jimmy. And then red, which is going to be Tama Tonga, Fatu, and Jay. And The Rock. And if The Rock stays after WrestleMania, I'm actually happy because of that, because he's actually doing his fucking work and staying until SummerSlam to set up a storyline. If he stays after WrestleMania.
Part of him being on the board of directors was he guaranteed to wrestle 6 to 8 matches a year.
Fine. That makes it perfect. That means he can pop up, set up the ratings, and do everything else. I'm glad with that. If he's gonna be here up until SummerSlam, to be, like I said, thank you, D-Walk, for this, for like a red and NWO black and red and Wolfpack situation, I like that. Because Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu can talk. He can. Give him a little mini pint of Hennessy and a pack of Newports. The motherfucking can talk. Okay? Tama Tonga doesn't talk. But the guy is a upgraded version of the Bodyguard that Roman Reigns has now.
Yeah.
Now,
that's what I'm saying.
Another thing you got to look at too.
Yeah.
Another thing we need to look at too is the fact that in real life, let's put this out there. The Rock is the higher chief.
Mm-hmm.
In real life, he's over Roman.
Mm-hmm.
Roman's the tribal chief, but he's the high chief.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, Roman needs to be bowing down to The Rock.
But he's not gonna do that right now. Like I said, after WrestleMania, he can put it out there and say, "Hey, in real life, I'm the higher chief." But again, you got to put the Fatu and Tama Tonga situation.
Yeah.
The equation is that Tama Tonga is an enforcer, but Fatu, by right of the bloodline, can say, "Hey, I can be the tribal chief because my father was fucking the baddest ass enforcer ever, the guy in charge." And again, we're looking at it 3 months ahead, and I just think Rock is gonna betray on WrestleMania.
Yeah. You notice he threw the gun up again.
Yep.
He started not to, and then he put his thumb out.
This how I think what's gonna happen. Tag team match night 1, Cody Rhodes gonna lose. Next match is gonna be Bloodline rules. So who gonna come out? But Roman Reigns gonna lose, and then after that, that's when the Bloodline war gonna start.
Yeah. That is
Jay Uso is gonna help Cody.
Yeah, of course. Maybe even
Seth Rollins is gonna help Cody. Sami Zayn will help Cody.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens will come help Cody.
Mm-hmm. And then Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu will try to help Roman, but Roman in his own ego will say, "No, I don't need your shit," which will make Cody win the belt.
Hell, the Judgment Day might even come out and help Cody.
Yeah, everyone's coming out for Cody because again, this is like a King's version of love. But either way, let's talk about something else. I want to give another shout out to Joe BNCO. This move has been banned in wrestling for the last 30 fucking years. For some weird reason, it came back.
Oh, look, what is this? We haven't seen this from Castle before. Oh, God!
Now, that move was originally Blonde Bombers. And I want to give a shout out to Joe BNCO because that's the only reason I remember that, because I remember the move. And by the way, the move is specifically the same way he did it, except it's a 2-man group, and the person would land right on their heads. This version, the guy put his hands on his head to try to cover his head as much as possible. Now, Joe,
Yes.
Why the fuck did you send me this shit?
Because I thought it was cringe as fuck, and why the hell is Dalton Castle stooping to that?
Mm-hmm. D-Walk, your thoughts on this move?
And that tell you how tough they used to be back in the day.
Not even tough. I'll fucking no rules. But again, you say tough. Me and Joe grew up in the era like you shouldn't do that to a wrestler. We didn't know back in the 90s. But now you don't do that to a fucking wrestler. You don't spike him on his fucking head. That's the problem.
For a short matter of time, Undertaker couldn't use the tombstone. That's why he was finishing people with the choke slam and the last ride.
You know why?
What about the
fuck up Steve's neck?
Hey,
They banned it.
How many people have y'all seen do the reverse pile driver?
Not a lot.
Quite a few actually.
Who? The same pile driver that paralyzed Stone Cold?
Yeah.
That's not the reverse power driver. That's just a normal power driver.
That was a sit down. It was a sit down tombstone, is what it was.
Yeah, it wasn't a reverse power driver. I think you're thinking about. Southern General Chuck Taylor's like the crunchy. I don't think it's called the crunchy, but like it's like kind of like a twist around power driver. That's dangerous. But we'll talk about this. Let's talk about this in a second. Now, what are the band moves that you know that you can think of right now, Joe? And D-Walk, think about this too, because I know a couple moves that are banned from wrestling.
Wasn't it low down banned for a while?
Yep.
What was it?
Yo, low down. D'Lo Brown.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, that got banned after he paralyzed Droz.
Yeah. Wasn't the Undertaker's banned for a while?
Yeah. The tombstone was banned for a while too.
Uh-huh.
The lawn dart was banned for a while, for a minute too, for what the guy did.
The punt kick.
Punt kick.
And the curve stop was banned for a while.
Yeah.
The bunker buster, where you throw a power bomb into like the stands, that was banned for a while. But the one move that I remember, shout out to Brian Kendrick, I forgot what the guy's name was, the Burning Hammer. That is a reverse DDT. No, I'm sorry, a reverse DVD. And I forgot what the guy's name was. He's a very special wrestler now. I forgot what his but he did it to him in the Cruiserweight Classic. And let's talk about that. Let's talk about band moves, ladies and gentlemen. What band move should come back to wrestling? Joe?
I'd like to see the Burning Hammer come back.
I love the Burning Hammer. That was a good ass move. You got.
As long as you do it properly, you're fine.
Yeah.
It's like a front bump, and pretty much it's like a front bump. So I'd bring that back.
Yeah. Okay.
Poison Rana was banned for a while.
Yeah, everyone's doing that shit now, so it's not really banned anymore.
The Spider German was banned for a while.
Oh, I missed that Spider German suplex. God, I missed that shit.
Top rope Spider German. That shit was banned for a while.
I know, I missed that shit. There actually is a tombstone, not really a tombstone, a pendulum driver on the top rope. I've seen that thing too. That's very dangerous to do. That was banned in Mexico for a while. It just came back. That is when you're on the top rope and you kind of like you pendulum above your head and kind of like just powerbomb them. It's very dangerous because you have to time it right. If you time it wrong, they're on their head. They're just on their head. So I remember that one too. Let me see. The stomp was like the coup de grace. That was banned for a while, for a little bit as well.
Austin Theory said he's not going to be doing the top rope Phoenix Splash no more. Top rope Spanish Squad no more.
Yeah, that's fucking dangerous, dude.
He retired it.
It's on certain people I don't know that could do that real good.
Yeah, he retired it. He said it's too. He said he could do it still, but he's like it's too dangerous after falling on his head that time. Yeah. And that man on SmackDown, like he's like, I'm not doing that no more.
You shouldn't have been doing it anyway.
Yeah.
He's athletic enough to do it. The problem is that it takes two. It takes two.
Yeah, but you gotta be able to like. To me, he too heavy to be doing stuff like that.
Austin Theory too heavy. That guy's skin and bones. He's talking about
No.
Austin.
No, the person he was doing it to was the issue.
Yeah, exactly. Like, but what moves should be banned? Because, for example, the thing that the belly to back suplex, if done wrong, can cripple Big E, which looks like it's crippling. So, what moves? Think about this, D-Walk and Joe. What moves now should be banned? Because if people are doing it wrong, they're gonna fuck up people.
I mean, that's pretty hard to say because it's some people that could do it and do it well, but then there's some people who will just take that one bad person. So that's hard to say. It's okay, say like 95%.
You get the wrong person falling it, you're breaking your neck.
The six, you forgot the 619 killed somebody too.
I was going to bring that up next.
See, you took that's what take my burning hammer idea.
Okay.
Hey, look, 619. Rey Mysterio actually killed somebody at a live event with that. So
first off, okay, wait, ladies and gentlemen, they were talking about Pedro Aguayo. I remember that match. He had a heart attack. That was not his fault. That the guy did it 619. The guy died. The guy had a heart attack mid-ring. Okay.
Hey, that 619 has a body on it now. Doesn't matter how it happened. The 619 has a body on it.
I know, but I remember that match. That shit fucked me up.
He ought to change the name of the move to the 187.
Damn, that's fucked up. Hey, I'm gonna clip that up real quick, ladies and gentlemen. But I understand what you mean. Like, I think maybe the power bomb that the Undertaker does, if not properly done. No, you know what? No. The Razor's Edge, I think it should be banned because you're just throwing somebody.
Kevin Nash's jackknife powerbomb.
Yeah, Goldberg spear as well because you can hurt your own.
I don't know about the spear, but I definitely the jackknife was if fallen properly, you could really hurt somebody. Like, look, he almost killed the Undertaker with it.
Hey, so what was worse, the gore or the spear?
Oh my God! You mean as far as what's more devastating?
Yeah, Rhino's gore. Who would you put against Rhino? Okay.
Nobody. No, the closest thing to Rhino's gore is Braun Breaker's spear.
Okay. Yeah, but
did you not see what he did on SmackDown?
Yeah, 6 seconds and 4 seconds.
4 seconds, bro. The bell rang. He speared the fucking shit out of Zion Quinn.
Which no one's gonna remember his name until after the fact, which is sad. I remember it because it just came out recently. But in 2 months, I'll ask you that same question. Like, who? Oh yeah, Braun Breaker speared a guy. Okay, that's good.
Zion Quinn, because everybody's been asking who he is, and he's actually he wrestled for NXT before.
You know what move that I think this should be banned? Honestly, because if the person doesn't know how to do it correctly, the black mask. If you don't know how to do it correctly, you can knock somebody out or like break their jaw or even like break their neck. Honestly,
I mean, super kick can be considered the same thing because remember, with that spin kick that fucking Goldberg did, he took Bret Hart's career away.
True. Okay,
kicked him right in the temple.
Let's think more specific. Ciampa's running knee. That should be banned because you're running like if you time it wrong, you're gonna hit the guy's face with your fucking knee.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah.
Well, then you had to ban the super kick.
That's true. But
the stomps, the stomps that Daniel Bryan does.
Oh, that is super. That should be banned. I don't care who the fuck you are. I respect you. Like, no. You're stomping on some guy's head. And if you
holding his arms up.
Yeah.
Using his arms as leverage to stomp down.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Well, if you do that, you had to cancel the punt kick and the stump.
Yeah.
Punt kick was already canceled.
And the cool and the freaking you're right. Like those moves alone where you have to use force on your feet should be banned because even okay. We're not even talking about the apron, the apron bomb. Like if you get a power bomb on the apron, that should be banned because you just hit
Apron anything. Apron anything should be banned. Apron anything is fucking cringe.
Yes.
Hey,
A
Spike
back
Dudley.
body drop on the apron makes you feel like the guy just had his spinal cord ripped out of his back.
Spike Dudley never complained about it.
Dude, AEW does a lot. AEW does a lot of apron spots, and it scares the shit out of me every time they do it.
I'm surprised. Spike Dudley's still alive because the shit he took.
Listen, what is this shit I'm hearing about MJF going to be coming back with Alex Hammerstone and some other guy?
No, I never heard that one.
I just heard that shit today. I was like, what? Piqued my interest.
It might be interesting. We'll see.
MJF coming back with Alex Hammerstone and some other guy. I forgot his name. He's another recently released big dude. And they're going to be going against the Undisputed Kingdom.
I don't know. It might be interesting. What did you
hear that, Alex? Alex? Oh, the Invisible Man ain't there no more.
What about the Will Ospreay and what's his name? Will Ospreay wrestling?
Takeshita.
Yeah. So how you think that's going for?
It's gonna be Ospreay going over to Takeshita, but it's gonna be Ospreay turning on the family is gonna turn on him.
Okay.
So you think you think Will Ospreay got his crew back? He got his crew on deck.
Nah.
Yeah, Aussie Open's going to turn on Kyle Fletcher's going to turn on Don Callis.
Damn, so fast too.
Yeah,
and he's going to join back with Ospreay, and then the other guy's going to be coming back soon.
Are we talking
Aussie
about
Open's going to be back?
Are we talking about the pay-per-view on Sunday?
Yeah,
that's what we were just kind of briefly talking about.
Yeah, let's talk about that before I go. All right, that's cool. What's this one? This one, Revolution.
Yeah.
Sting's last match.
By the way, let's go. Let's talk about a little bit what happened in AEW. I want to give a shout out to Sting for, like, again, it's dangerous. I mean, we all wrestling fans. We all know how Brett died. So just
Owen.
Owen. Just seeing Sting coming from the rafters with the cord, I'm like, oh my god, I'm scared as fuck. But him coming down after, and by the way, Flair came in. And Flair, I mean, bless his heart, he tried his best, but he's just like, and I love that Nick Jackson. It was Matt Jackson, it was Nick Jackson. Like he softly gave him the low blow, like here you go, book, and he went down really hard. And then Sting came down from the rafters to the middle of the ring, and I want to give a shout out to Sting, being a master of the baseball bat. That sound when they both hit the bats at the same time, like cling. I'm like, oh, hell yeah, let's go. So he was really committed in that move. So I respected that. And now Revolution is going to be his last match against, I have no idea. It's probably going to be a tag match.
It is. It's Darby and Sting versus the Young Bucks for the tag titles.
Okay. Now, obviously, what are your thoughts on this? Let's go from right to left. D-Walk, who's going to win? What are your thoughts?
Oh, my bad. I had to step out for a sec. You said between Young Bucks and Sting?
Yeah.
Sting and Darby, yeah. Tag belts.
As much as I want to say this Sting last match, so you got to predict and they going to lose. Unless they going to give up the belts, but I highly doubt that.
Okay. Joe?
It's going to be the Young Bucks over Sting and Darby. Tony Khan has already tried to convince Sting to not lose his last match. But Sting wants to go out like he should, and then he wants to go out on his back.
You gotta respect Sting for that. You gotta respect. And if it's like that, then yeah, Sting loses and he says goodbye to everybody. All right. Next match: Eddie Kingston versus Daniel Bryanson again. Who's gonna win? What's gonna happen?
DB.
Bryan Danielson.
Same.
Yeah, BD.
Yeah, because honestly, Kingston already won a couple months back, so he doesn't have to win. He really doesn't have to win at all, really.
Now he gets to lose the belts and go on vacation.
And I want to give a shout out to Eddie Kingston. He's been doing training with Claudio and actually losing weight. And actually taking care of himself. And Tony Khan told him that you could be a champion as long as you like fixed your fucking health. So if he's really dedicated on this, I'm really excited for him to go on a championship run. Are you accepting of that, Joe?
I mean, he's been a champion. He won the Continental Crown. He was the Ring of Honor World Champion, New Japan Strong Champion, and he's now the Continental Crown Champion. He's a triple champion.
That's cute. That's a lot of little buttons on your belt. It's not. It doesn't matter for the big belt.
All at one time, though.
Does he deserve the big belt? No.
If he gets in shape, because that's all he's missing. It's just him getting in shape. That's it. Everyone called him a fat guy. He shouldn't deserve the belt. But if he gets in shape with the
he looks like a bum.
Exactly. But what happens if he trains with Claudio and doesn't look like a bum anymore? Should he deserve the belt? Because the guy can talk. There's never been a debate on that.
We'll see. The only thing that'll happen is when time comes and we see that, then maybe we'll talk differently. Right now, no.
All right. I respectfully respect that. All right, it's fine. That's fine.
You see him wearing a suit?
Fuck no.
Okay.
We all can agree on that. Eddie Kingston would never wear a fucking suit. He'll wear a fucking
champions wear suits.
Okay, no. We're not doing that champion wear suit shit. No. Just because Jericho did it, no. Okay, no.
Samoa Joe does it. MJF did it. Kenny Omega did it. Who else?
Exactly.
Who else?
Nobody. Exactly.
Hangman did it. Hangman had a suit.
Stone Cold barely did it.
Yes, but this is Eddie Kingston. I don't think he's gonna wear a suit for the fact that he's Eddie Kingston. He's a Puerto Rican Irish guy from the fucking from Staten Island.
Listen, Mick Foley did it, and if Mick Foley did it, anybody should be able to fucking do it.
I guess I don't know. Like we're getting into semantics. Like he has to wear a suit to wear a champion. It's like it's like a black guy wearing a dress. Like you don't have to wear yourself.
What, Medea? Are we talking about Medea now?
No. We're not doing that podcast. No. Just give an example. I know your ass would. Go down that path.
Is this Ricky Smiley? We talking about Ricky Smiley now?
No. Okay, I'm sorry.
Hey, Joe, go get his band.
Exactly. Now,
this is the Cat Waves podcast. Hello.
Hey, you already did a Booker T already, so I'm like, what the fuck, Joe?
Listen, just because Ricky Smiley can only get cast as a woman in a dress, does that mean anything?
Moving on. What's next on the match? We got the title card, Joe.
What we need more matches?
Yeah, we got more matches.
Deonna Purrazzo versus Toni Storm for the AEW Women's Championship.
All right, passing by next. Yeah, the Toni Storm wins.
I'd like to see Deonna Purrazzo take it from her.
Joe, you shut your mouth. You shut your mouth, Joe.
No. He's right. Deonna Purrazzo deserves the belt.
She's a wrestler.
I know.
Not yet.
Not that belt. If you know what I mean. The TBS belt, sure.
Nah, not Julia Hart. Nope. I see Sky Blue taking from Julia Hart.
Purrazzo.
Huh?
I think Purrazzo can beat Julia Hart. I don't think Purrazzo can beat Toni Storm.
I think she can.
She got some recognition in ROH. I would respect her on that.
She's got recognition in TNA too.
Sure, anyone goes to TNA. It's like fucking just going to Job Corps.
Well, no, she's been the TNA Women's Champion before. She's had good matches with Jordan Gray. She's had a great match with Naomi. She had good matches with a lot of people.
No, I understand that completely, but I just don't think that she should beat Toni Storm. Honestly, she just came in out of nowhere, and she's gonna be that's just me.
AEW accepting applications right now.
They're accepting any like Job Corps. They accept anybody that wakes up at 2:00 in the morning to be outside their door. They don't give a fuck. And I'm sad about AEW because of that, because they don't need to do that shit. They need to step the fuck up.
Except for Patrick Clark, they don't accept him.
Okay, we have to work on that. Okay, Patrick Clark, AW.
I seen a wrestler, man. I seen a wrestling position open on Indeed at AEW.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so how about this one? There's other matches that we got to talk about.
Oh, let's talk about that. Let's go.
FTR versus the BCC street fight.
BCC, hands down.
FTR.
It's street fights. Come on, man. You know damn well.
I'm going FTR.
Why? The FTR has never done a street fight in their lives. Like,
no, but the last time they had a match with the BCC, they hung with the BCC. It was a time limit draw, and they were about to win the match too.
They were about to win the match. You can say
also,
that a lot, but...
look at all the blood and guts match FTR has been in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know, man. It's a street fight, and BCC is based on like beating the crap out of people all the damn time. FTR is about wrestling. It's about technical moves that get you on your ass, and that's how it is. That's how I know about wrestling. But I don't know. D-Walk, your thoughts on this? FTR versus BCC?
FTR. I got to rock for FTR. I always like the FTR. I know.
How about we talk about Pockets versus Roderick Strong?
Pockets.
Let's talk about it. Yeah, I know you don't like Pockets, man, but I love Pockets.
Roderick Strong's gonna take that title.
2-1 now. At 2-1, you down, buddy. Your buddy ain't here to help you out.
Roderick Strong taking that belt.
No, you're not.
Roderick Strong taking that title. I'm telling you, Undisputed Kingdom is going to be taking all the belts.
Nah.
Aside from other universities,
They are going to take all the belts. They're going to wind up being this all-elite faction that's going to take all the belts, and that's when MJF's going to come back with his people.
I mean, when the next match?
What is?
Next match.
Let's see. We also have. Well, they canceled that match. Now it's some other scramble match, but it was supposed to be the Monster Meatball.
Who the fuck?
But they canceled it.
Who the fuck is Monster Meatball?
That was the name of the match. It was supposed to be like a Monster Meatball match or some shit. It was supposed to be Powerhouse Hobbs, Wardlow, and fucking Lance Archer.
The good thing they didn't do that match.
Oh yeah. Hook's in that match. It's Hook and Powerhouse.
They changed it. It's called a scramble match now.
Yeah.
And the winner of the match gets a world title shot.
It's ridiculous.
So here's the thing: Wardlow's going to win that match.
I think Hook's going to win that match.
Wardlow's going to win it. And then they're going to try to have Wardlow take the belt off of Joe, and then when he takes the belt off of Joe, Adam Cole is going to make him give him the title.
Yeah, he did talk about that, and Wardlow looked at him. I that's really too fast about the beginning of the end of that storyline. But okay,
sound like a Triple H and Randy Orton saying him to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and then when he doesn't want to give him the belt, that's when they're going to beat the shit out of him, and Adam Cole's going to take the title from him anyway.
Yeah, so sad. But
it's okay. Let him get it. That way he could build a redemption arc and be a face again.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of sad that that Wardlow has to do another fucking redemption arc again.
And sadly, he's going to join back with MJF when that happens.
Mm-hmm.
The man that he despises, the man that he said that he beat and blah blah blah, this and that. And he talked all that shit, and then he's gonna go to him to take out Adam Cole and Undisputed Kingdom.
I tell you what, in real life, you powerbombed me through a table. We ain't never gonna be friends.
Mm-hmm.
Wardlow made champions.
Still, you powerbombed me through a table. You think we still gonna be cool? No.
You get your ass. Let's see. What else do we got? We got the World Championship match.
Let's go. Talk about it.
Samoa Joe defending his AEW World Heavyweight title against Swerve Strickland and Hangman the douchebag Page.
Hey, don't disrespect his name like that. It's Mr. the Douchebag Page.
Okay.
He been a champion already. He needs to go somewhere.
Samoa Joe?
No, I'm talking about Hangman.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get into the specifics of this. How long do you think the match is gonna be?
It's gonna be
25
to 30. 30 minutes.
Okay. All right. And obviously Hangman's not gonna win because Hangman never fucking wins. But how long do you think it okay, all right, that's fine. That's fine. I respect that. Again, I don't want Hangman to win. He doesn't deserve the belt right now. Giving it to him would be the dumbest idea ever.
So what if the MC come and help Swerve win?
No.
So then what else?
Yeah.
Here's the bigger thing.
Get it.
So we either have this match ending in 3 ways.
Mm-hmm.
Either Hangman, Samoa Joe's going to get knocked down, and Hangman and Swerve are going to beat the crap out of each other, and then Samoa Joe's going to slip in and get the quick win.
Mm-hmm.
Or Swerve is going to do that and get the quick W over Hangman, and Samoa Joe's not even going to be involved in the pin.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to piss him off.
It's mainly all about them, though.
And then the third thing that could happen is Samoa Joe wins, and as soon as Samoa Joe wins, Wardlow, the winner of the scramble, comes right out and takes him on right there for the title and gets the belt.
No, but that last one too soon for Wardlow. They just started. The United Kingdom just started clicking in everything.
I'm telling you.
I think the second one, Swerve go pin Page, and he'll lose on that rematch. Samoa Joe gonna win.
Wardlow's already beaten Samoa Joe.
I don't know. This Samoa Joe different, man. This Samoa Joe is savage right now.
And this Wardlow's hungry.
You know what? You know who's a savage? This guy.
This is NXT Time Devo.
This is PX Porchetta for the Heal the Ring podcast, telling you to tune in to NXT Time with D-Walk, where everybody's hitting the like and subscribe button. Yeah.
That was dope. Bravo.
Did you see the new Heal the Ring podcast person that was promoting Heal the Ring podcast?
Nope.
You didn't see it?
No, I didn't see it. Talk about it.
It was the one and only Lexus King.
Ooh. Oh yeah. Lexus King, shout out to Heal the Ring of the Rings podcast. Shout out to Lexus King for that. I appreciate that. But speaking about this, since D-Walk is here, since he's the host of D-Walk NXT Time, who do you think is going to come up after WrestleMania, D-Walk? Because I wanted to talk about that before I go.
They already got Braun Breaker. They already got Tiffany Stratton. I don't know. Maybe Dijak. Maybe.
Again, he was already up there already.
Yeah. But I don't.
No.
That's tough.
I'm gonna.
Maybe Chase
I'm gonna.
University.
Nah. Carmelo. Melo's gonna go up.
I forgot about Carmelo.
But first, he's got to finish this Trick Williams shit. I see Melo, and I also see what's his face, Dragunov.
Yeah, the family.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about the family?
Not yet.
Okay. Why?
Tony D needs to be a world champion first.
Mm.
Okay.
You need to be a world. I feel like you should be a world champion before you move up to the main roster.
So you think he world champion material?
Yes.
Okay.
He has a great gimmick. He's good on the mic. He's good in the ring. He's been tag champions. So now it's time to make him a world champion.
Okay,
and that's what he's out for now. He's out for the world title now.
Hopefully they'll do a video on him.
I'm waiting to see when he. I don't know who he's going to beat for the title though.
Yeah, that's hard. Well, if they call Dragunov, the person I could see being Dragunov is Trick.
I see Dragunov losing to Melo.
And Melo losing to Trick.
And then Melo loses to Trick. And then Trick loses to Tony D'Angelo.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because of Melo. Melo will cost Trick the match.
Yeah, we can see that. But how long?
And then we'll have a street fight or something. Huh?
But how long is it going to be? Because they dragging it right now.
It's going to be soon. Stand and Deliver, I think, is the next pay-per-view.
They should have been did it. They shouldn't have been.
We're going to get Melo versus...
How many weeks have it been? It's been about, what, a month?
Yeah, but Trick is hurt. They're trying to drag it out because Trick is hurt.
He hurt for real or he hurt?
He hurt.
He hurt. I don't know how long he's going to be out for, but I know he was hurt. They need to write him off a little bit.
Stone Cold would have came in there with a gunshot wound, a cast on his leg, in a wheelchair the next day.
He did that every week. He came out wearing two knee braces because he needed them to walk.
To relate towards both of his quads and his legs, and look,
he still finished the match.
And they sprain their ankles now and everything, and cry about it.
You know, it's like basketball. It's like comparing LeBron to Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan played in the playoffs with a flu, damn near dying, and LeBron bruises his pinky and he can't play.
Flopping everywhere, big ass dinosaur flopping everywhere. 265 fucking pounds, 6'9", flopping everywhere like a fucking.
That's what happened to That's what happened to wrestling. Wrestling got soft.
I guess in a way.
So, what do you guys think about? How do you think this pay-per-view is going to be?
Pretty
it might be dope.
It's in the Greensboro Coliseum, man. I mean, this is Sting's last match.
They going all in on it. They going all in. This would be crazy.
Yeah,
yeah. In a grade from A to F, I would give it all the matches coming on Sunday. I would give this whole pay-per-view honestly, like a C. It's not that great. There's not that really matches that would entice me to watch.
I don't disagree with you.
Sting last match. This is
Sting's last match. That's what's selling the pay-per-view.
Right back.
That's what's selling the pay-per-view.
This is Sting Mom's last match. I would see that. I give it a B-. Because they finna go all in.
No pun intended?
I'm going all. They finna go all in for Sting.
It's Sting, and I get that, and that's what's selling this pay per view.
Man,
You look at the pay per view. What else is selling it? What are we gonna have? Who's the TNT champion?
I don't Osprey fight my man on Revolution?
Takeshita.
Yeah, that might be a good match.
It is going to be a sleeper.
Yeah. No, but Sting, man, this is his last match.
We didn't talk about that either. Christian Cage versus Daniel Garcia.
Oh, I want to talk about that. I actually think that Daniel Garcia should win the belt, in my opinion, because then he should elevate him enough that he should be okay for the next couple of months. What are your thoughts, Joe?
I did like the comment that Christian Cage meant about his dad.
What did he say about it? What he said?
What he said when he was talking about his that he found Daniel's mom, Roberta Garcia or something like that, and his dad, and he was talking about his dad and how his dad died, and he's like, don't worry, he's like, you'll always have a father in me. He's like, I'll be your daddy.
Hey, Christian is a straight heel, bro. Christian is a heel asshole.
And he said that shit with such a straight face. It was so fucked up.
Christian gonna have to catch me in the parking lot.
You know, he said that shit with a straight face, looking right at Daniel Garcia when he said it, saying, I know your dad's dead, but he's like, I'll be your father.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
Christian is straight, man. He a straight heel, man. I don't know what. That's why he was underrated.
Yeah.
This is the best Christian we've ever had in his career.
You remember Rhino said Christian was underrated?
Yeah. He was. Matt Hardy was another one that was highly underrated.
You remember when Rhino also said he an asshole in real life too?
Yep.
Yeah, he said he get on my nerves and everything, but he an asshole. Like I like that's where he get the mic skills from. He an asshole in real life.
Got to be an asshole to get some good time and get a good pop on people. But that's going to be a good match. I don't disagree with you though. Daniel Garcia does deserve it.
He does.
And
he's been busting his ass for months. You know,
it's time to see what he can do.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to see what he can do because, like, again, he's a good wrestler. He has a good repertoire. He has that gimmick that he starts dancing like a salsa guy. And at the same
he's young.
time, huh?
He's young.
He's young. As I say, you give the belt to him. Christian Cage doesn't need the belt. He really doesn't. So just give it to
he's
him.
a heel.
Yeah. You know, and if it elevates Daniel Garcia to be like a good face for at least a couple of months, because someone made a good point. They used the emoji, like they used the GIF of like Drake saying that they just want storylines like that make sense, and then they show another picture of Drake saying no to tournaments. Because it's true, there's always a fucking tournament in AEW. I want strong, poignant storylines that make sense so I can watch it. I will watch this pay-per-view because obviously I like AEW pay-per-views. And I would like Daniel Garcia to win because he deserved the belt after he's been busting his ass for like a year and a half.
How about Adam Copeland helps Garcia win the belt?
Makes sense. Just to like bring back the storyline of like, I hate you, Cage. About time.
And then then that builds up for the Copeland versus Christian match 1-on-1 for no titles.
Yeah, that's fine. We think about the P.U.W.F.
No, that'd be dope. Eddie Christian
and then you,
at the top of the game right now.
And then you allow Adam Copeland to go against Daniel Garcia 1-on-1 for the belt.
Mm-hmm.
You let Garcia shine a little bit. Let him get over on the legend.
I'd rather see Copeland go and challenge for the Atlantic belt.
The Mid-Atlantic? Yeah, but that's going to be with Roderick Strong.
Mm-hmm.
After the pay-per-view, it's going to be Roderick Strong and the Kingdom are going to have that belt.
They better not.
They better not.
They're going to. D-Walk's going to be very mad when Pockets loses that belt and the Young Bucks win the tag team titles.
They better not. You better shut your mouth.
It's going to be a bad pay-per-view all around.
Mm-hmm. They don't need to have the belt. That's why I get mad. They don't need to have the belt.
And then Swerve ain't going to win the world title, and you're going to be mad about that.
Hey, you watch your fucking mouth. Fucking asshole.
Swerve's going to get swerved.
Don't you say that.
With that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna bid adieu because I gotta have fun with my girlfriend right now. You guys can keep talking, have fun. We can talk about Stephanie McMahon, everything else. You guys have fun with everything else. Make sure
Stephanie McMahon.
She might be involved in the Vince McMahon shit too.
Man, I heard about that room, but that ain't true. That can't be true.
That's fine. You guys have fun talking, and if Kevin wants to jump in, Kevin jump in. Hit that like, subscribe, comment, and enjoy the madness of the P.U.W.F. And remember, we're the podcast for underappreciated wrestling fans. Whatever Joe says is on his own damn fault. Don't be coming at me with the comments, ladies and gentlemen. I love him, but he has his own mouth, and I love him for that. D-Walk, Wednesdays, 9 or 10 o'clock, depending on if I'm drunk or not. And if he's ready, good night, everybody. Hey, you guys keep talking. I'm out. There you go.
How rich am I? I still can hear the air shots from the trailer hitch on that semi. That's RT on that Glico, 33 in that Gen 5. My little niggas wigging and turn a beat to a river. The shots rang out, headed in my direction. Baptized my hub, bringing a whole 50 guapa. We pop out at your party, free Karoo, Dooley, and Shark. Puff up and learn where I'm from, like I grew up in Mars. Have on Preston bubble for the times, and we ain't had no Daniel spin a deuce. Shit look like I'm trying to two-track a sample, spray your block and tag your whip up. These niggas know it's not stuff tape on the handle on the stick, look like a Roman candle. Why they keep watching reruns? I heard this show was canceled. All the business getting stood on. Every issue gonna get handled. Every pistol gonna get brandished. These niggas.
And we are back. D-Walk, how goes it, sir?
Bueno.
The Invisible Man is out for the night. It is now Joe BNCO and D-Walk running the asylum. And, yeah. So what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about seven man hoeing bitches out to her daddy? What are we talking about?
What's on your mind, man? Speak your mind.
I don't know. Do you think she was hoeing bitches out to daddy? I don't know.
Might, bro. It might be. You never know. Daddy's little girl. You never know.
I mean, you gotta be able to get into the women's locker room somehow.
Yeah.
Look here, Steph. I need you to go into the women's locker room and scout out potential mates for daddy.
Hey, you're probably gonna be fucked up by Triple H. Since he married to Stephanie, he gonna get in trouble. He didn't know nothing about it.
Triple H might have been part of that shit. He might have been getting bitches throwing him on the side too.
Said Stephanie, like, go ahead, honey, go ahead.
Steph, I'm going to hang out with your dad. Oh no, you ain't. I know what happens. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, that'd be fucked up and funny at the same time, you know.
What if Undertaker involved in it?
Vincent and Stephanie in the women's locker room, like, I need them blonde and bustus. They gotta have big boobies and I gotta be blonde. That's find daddy a couple of ripe ones.
What if he got an Undertaker involved in it like twice? Oh, he did it twice though.
Undertaker's like, I only watched. No, I don't think he's involved, bro. I really don't think Stephanie's involved, but that's man, if she's involved, that's gonna blow my mind.
No, yeah, that's what's going on. She knew about it, pretty much. That sucks when you know about stuff like that. I don't want to know. I don't want to know nothing.
I look right at him. Look, I don't care who you fucking on the side. I don't want to know shit.
I'm
Take
playing
that shit
deaf.
somewhere else.
I'm playing deaf when you talk to me and tell me your confessions. Like, no, I don't want to know nothing about the crimes you done did.
I'm like, you go talk to a priest. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, that's bad. And then they be like, he knew about it and everything. I mean, I wasn't even paying attention.
Next thing you know, they'll be like, the priest knew about it. The priest never said anything.
Priest going to jail.
Now they got to question the priest, and the priest's like, I can't share what happens at the confessional.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
So, what'd you think about The Rock's comments about the cactus crackheads?
Straight asshole. He went from a 1 to 10. Straight asshole.
He's like, I wouldn't be with you, cactus crackheads.
If I would have been there, I would have threw one of my drunken beer bottles at him.
He said, fun fact: Phoenix is the meth and cocaine capital of the world.
Yeah, I would have threw a needle at him or something.
And then he said something about like he said when he said cactus crack, he's like yeah, yeah, I wouldn't want to be with you, cactus crackheads. And he's like the closest thing you're gonna get to me is you cactus crackheads getting injected with the Rock like you do, like you inject your drugs. It's like, wow.
Yeah, he getting a little off the script, ain't he?
That motherfucker went off.
No, he going a little wild.
Yeah, he took some heel work to another level.
Yeah, he make Roman Reigns look small now.
Bro, Roman didn't even barely talk.
Bro, The Rock should come out in his Hollywood music now. Gotta be dope.
That shirt The Rock wore out the other night was like, I was like, what the fuck is this?
It looked almost the same like he wore back in the day.
Nah, man, it looked like he did a drive-by of Andy Warhol. Like Andy Warhol just like hung his paintbrush out a window or something, and just Rock just drove by.
It was worth some money though.
Only because The Rock was wearing it.
Yeah. 20 grand.
It's $20,000 shirts.
But you see how The Rock making Soto look, bro? Like he making Soto look nervous, ain't he?
Yeah, because he's like, Solo can sing.
Yeah, he looking real nervous. What's gonna happen? I'll tell you, this bloodline warfare, it ain't even started yet. This bloodline war ain't even started yet, and all the family trees and all the family members still ain't even came in and invaded yet.
There's still more family members out there. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's gonna mess around and be an NWO black and red. It's gonna be like 30 of them on each team.
I mean, I'm down for it.
It'll be like 30 of them on each team.
I'm telling you right now. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, Roman Reigns don't even have a title no more. He don't.
Roman Reigns ain't needed that title in a long time.
No. So you think Drew McIntyre gonna beat Seth Rollins?
Do I think what?
You think Drew McIntyre gonna beat Seth Rollins for the belt?
I don't know.
You don't think so?
Yeah, I don't. I think they want to give it to Drew, but they don't.
Mm-hmm. Why is that?
I think they want to give Drew his moment
Mm-hmm.
and let Seth relax.
Yeah. But he never really got his moment because the last time when he had the bill was the bubble when they handle people in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. To me, this is a watered down Drew McIntyre. They need to change his theme music for once. Back to the old. Hey, do you know about Sheamus, bro? They won't let Sheamus go back to the old theme music, bro.
I don't even know what they're doing with Sheamus. Sheamus hasn't wrestled since Edge had his last match on SmackDown.
No, he been hurt.
Supposedly.
He's supposed to come back, but he been trying to get his old theme music, but they won't let him change it. Remember the old theme music?
Yeah.
They won't let him turn it back to that. Now that's dope.
I'm thinking they're gonna let Drew win.
They should.
I think Drew's gonna win, and then they're gonna have let's just say Cody wins.
Mm-hmm. I don't want them to let Becky win though. She don't need to win yet. She don't need to win no more. Becky shouldn't beat Rhea Ripley.
I want Becky to win.
You say you do?
Yeah.
No. Alright, so did you hear they working on Jade Cargill versus Nia Jax? WrestleMania?
Why?
I mean, why? Did you see her on SmackDown? Did you know Dakota Kai is gonna turn on Bailey?
Yeah, I knew she was going to. That was expected. Dakota Kai turning on Bailey was definitely definitely expected. Let me put up Invisible Man's comments here. Everybody make sure to like and subscribe.
So who gonna help Bailey? Cause you seen Jade Cargill pop up right there.
Man, I don't want Jade Cargill helping nobody.
I like her better than I like Nia Jax.
Jade Cargill just needs to stay home. Just go in the back somewhere and stay there. Stay there. She's stay in the performance center.
She ain't no better than Van Haley, Valia, whatever her name is. See?
I see Bailey beating Io Sky.
Yeah.
And I see Becky beating Rhea.
No, I don't see that. It's gonna be too soon. It's too soon. The Rhea Ripley too hot right now.
Who they gonna put Braun Breaker against?
What if it's Gunther?
That's what they should do, and Braun Breaker should win.
Versus Gunther?
Mm-hmm.
That's what's supposed to happen.
I heard Chad Gable was supposed to be taking on Gunther at WrestleMania.
No, I mean, like I said, they said right now Braun Breaker is Brock Lesnar.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. So that's the only reason I said that Gunther versus Braun Breaker. Because Braun Breaker can go through anybody.
Yeah, I see Braun Breaker winning that IC title soon.
I can see Braun Breaker being a multi-champion. Having like 3 different belts all at once.
I mean, he's young.
Yeah. Still in his 20s. They're still in his 20s. That's crazy. What else you think? What you think about don't Carmelo and Dragunov wrestle this pay-per-view? NXT?
No. No. I don't Stand and Deliver, I think, is when he's wrestling. Dragunov.
Okay. All right. What if what is they doing Alexis King, bro?
I don't know what the fuck we're doing with Lexus King, to be honest. I feel like they need to do something better with Lexus King.
They need to go. Well, this what to me they should do that. They should have it. They should make him have a split personality now. One minute he Lexus King, next day he Brian Pillman because Brian Pillman daddy was crazy. So make him have a split personality.
Who's Logan Paul wrestling?
Huh?
Who is Logan Paul wrestling?
I think he wrestling. I think Bobby Lashley involved in it.
It's supposed to be Randy Orton, I thought.
Oh yeah, Randy Orton. Yeah, WrestleMania, Randy Orton. Randy Orton gonna look like, or LA Knight. I'd rather see LA Knight, but they got
LA Knight's taking on AJ Styles.
That match don't like. That's the thing, bro. Like they just like throwing wrestlers and storylines. I mean, like make it make sense.
Well, I mean, it does make sense.
What?
It does make sense because fucking AJ Styles cost LA Knight the match and beat the shit out of him with a chair.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah. What about before that? Where'd that come from? You know what I mean?
But he's had hatred for LA Knight. Styles had hatred for like LA Knight for a while.
Yeah. For no reason. That was when he clotheslined him when he came in there and helped him. And Randy Orton, he got clotheslined, right? That's where it started from, right?
Yep.
I'd rather see LA Knight win the US title instead of Randy Orton, though. That's my opinion.
I like to see what's going to happen with this whole LA Knight and AJ thing. Are they going to put a LA Knight over and have him continue on, or are they going to Put AJ over and put AJ back towards the title.
I don't. They might just do both of them. That's what they've been doing. Everybody else making both of them.
Huh. I think they said that, like I said, I think they said that they were going to do Randy Orton versus Logan Paul for the U.S. title. So we'll have to see.
Hey, that sucker punch and that RKO was a devastating, wasn't it? When he put his brass knuckles in the air and everything, and that RKO came out of nowhere, I was like, damn.
That fucking those brass knucks in the face came out of nowhere to Orton's chin. I was like, oh my god.
Well, when he got him with that RKO, I was fucked his ass. All you seen was like his neck and up. And that RKO came out of nowhere though. I said Randy Orton savage. He RKO'd the shit out of him. He RKO'd the coins out of him.
I want to see. Well, that's the thing. Are they going to give Orton the U.S. title?
Yeah.
Why?
That's what I'm saying. You shouldn't even use it at LA Knight. I mean, I don't know why.
Make it make sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
It don't make any sense to me.
Man, Randy Orton don't even need a title right now. I mean, he had every belt and like yeah. What's the point? What's the purpose of you having a belt? It don't. It's no purpose. But you know who they made soft that could have been a strong ass heel? Braun Strowman.
Yeah, supposedly they were trying to do Braun Strowman versus Braun Breaker for WrestleMania.
Yeah, but you remember when Braun Strowman was a heel, he was nasty. He was fucking
they're trying to have Braun Strowman be a heel and have him come back to take on Braun Breaker and have Braun Breaker beat him.
Bro, you remember how he was fucking up Roman Reigns? He was fucking the shit up out of Roman Reigns, pushing his fucking stretcher off the thing, tipping the motherfucking truck over, bro.
He's fucking Bray Wyatt too.
Huh?
He beat the shit out of Bray Wyatt too.
Yeah. But he got his ass whooped at that Camp Lake though.
It was a whole big thing. That whole thing was a thing.
Man, that is crazy. Man, that's so Bray Wyatt gone.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what we're gonna do. Especially, I want to see what's gonna happen with Bo Dallas.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Imagine if he'd have still been alive, bro. How he would have had the Wyatts take over. I think that would happen. I think if that would have happened in Judgment, they wouldn't be that big as it is.
It just depends.
Or what if Judgment Day would have been part of the Wyatts though?
Nah. Wouldn't have worked.
It just been interesting, but yeah.
What else we got going on?
What else is on your mind? We did Raw, we did SmackDown, AEW, Dynamite, SmackDown.
The Rock segment on SmackDown was definitely good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well.
I thought they was gonna get into it when he grabbed his hand, when Roman Reigns grabbed his hand.
Yeah, I was like, The
I
fuck?
was like, yeah. I thought it was about to go down. Well, like I said, like Rock playing double agent right now. Yeah, Rock playing double agent right now. He got something under his sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rock got, yeah. It's gonna be interesting to see. It's gonna be real interesting.
Yeah.
So, what was your favorite? Give me 3 of your favorite Sting matches.
Sting and Vader.
Damn, you took my. Damn, you.
Sting and Flair.
Uh huh.
A lot of history. Sting and Jake Roberts.
Okay. All right. Hey, bro, do you realize how strong Ron Simmons was, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Man, when I seen that video, he power slammed Vader like that. I said, "Damn."
You got to go back and watch some more wrestling, man.
Huh?
You got to go back and watch some more wrestling.
Yeah, but he picked him up and tossed him like he was like fucking a small person. Ron Simmons is strong as hell. I couldn't believe that.
Yeah, Ron Simmons was good back in the day.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. I mean, like, to me, like, he another good tag team to me, too. Him and Bradshaw used to be fucking people up. Drinking beer, fucking motherfuckers up. That clause line from hell, it was a motherfucker, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker shit, that spine buster he was doing that he did too. Farouk used to do too.
Yeah, there was a lot of good wrestlers back in the day.
Yeah. Hey, so your thought, if Owen Hart would have been still alive, how would you think WWE would be?
I don't know. I don't want to see. I don't know. I don't want Velveteen Dream back.
No, but I'm saying, would you think if Owen Hart would have never died, Bret Hart would have stayed in WWE, and they would have been tag teams, and they'd have been running the tag team division?
Nah.
Huh?
Nah.
Or
Bret was leaving. Bret would have left. Bret left before Owen died.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just.
Not bad.
Wow.
Actually, did you see that? So did you see that Von Erich movie?
Not yet.
Oh.
I need to watch it.
They want too much on Vudu, and they want $20.
Yeah. You gotta do it different ways.
Huh?
I said you gotta do it different ways. Hit me up in the text.
Hey, they made people not want to. It's cheaper at the movie theater.
It's all $20. If you go on there and try to get any movie, it's $20.
Yeah.
Like even if you want to watch like fucking the new Paw Patrol movie is $20.
Bro, I go to the movie theater to watch it for $6.50.
Bro, this Bobby Lashley versus Karrion Kross is set for next week's SmackDown.
Man, when is this gonna be over with?
Never.
Street Profits, man. Street Profits always getting their ass whooped.
What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do?
So then
against
they jump,
AOP.
and then they jump on, and then all of them gang up on, Bobby Lashley. That ain't right, man. Bobby Lashley needs to find him.
Bro, that's like putting Gilbert versus Braun Breaker. Get the fuck out of here.
Bobby Lashley need to find him some new friends, bro. They just run all through Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, bro. As soon as they get there,
Bobby Lashley might need to get out the mud.
What if he go beat Reggie up? And what if he choke Reggie up out and everything and set him mind
Be like, nah, y'all ain't coming with me. He stops Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins like, nah, you ain't coming with me. They'll be like, what? What's up? Be like, nah, y'all been traded. Be like, what?
Hey.
Be like, yeah, I sold y'all's contracts
to NXT.
I sold y'all your contracts to Scripps.
Bro,
Scripps is your manager now.
Hey, it's only so many times where you can get your ass beat and your homeboys get beat up before you do.
Out the mud's coming to SmackDown.
No, they just need to go ahead and do a trade. Send the Street Profits to NXT. Scripps got to try to tell them what to do, and they stuff Scripps out. And they stuff him out. Huh?
He needs to go too. B-Fab needs to go down there too.
Who?
B-Fab.
Oh yeah. I don't even know why they put her in their group.
And bring the other girl and the OTM up to the main roster from Bobby Lashley because they put some bigger dudes.
But yeah, they need to make Street Profits stump Reggie out. Reggie Scripps, whatever his name is, bro. Like every time that you say that name, make my blood boil, bro.
Reginald Scripps, Masked Man.
Yeah, they don't know what he want to do. And it's gonna be 1 week where he gonna forget his gimmick. He'll have his mask on, talking ghetto in his blue suit, confused. That man gonna be confused in a minute. They still need to hire JTG and let him do over OTM. That'll make more sense than anything. Maybe I start liking. I said maybe I'll start liking OTM if they change the manager. What you laughing at?
Some of the stuff that John Cena is doing on his OnlyFans page. It was leaked. I just sent it to the group.
Oh yeah, that's off that movie because that movie doing with that dress on.
Yeah. But it's like John Cena does. It said OnlyFans leak of John Cena playing with his balls, getting cream pied, teabagging, scissoring, and putting all 6 inches in his mouth.
No. Chill.
It's fucking hilarious. Watch it. It's fucking hilarious. You'll laugh your ass off when you see it. It's fucking hilarious. It is not what you think.
Oh no.
Revolution 0 Hour. It was just signed. Julia Hart and Sky Blue will be taking on Willow Nightingale and Chris Statlander in the tag team match.
Willow Burringale.
Yep, Julia Hart and Sky Blue need to win that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Man. I don't know, man. Okay. We're gonna see if there's any more. We're gonna see if I see anything more wrestling related news. Talking about Adam Page's descent into madness. Shit, man.
So what?
I'm just reading this thing about something. I don't know, bro. Wrestling is gotten pretty exciting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's picking up, especially WrestleMania week, or getting close and close to WrestleMania is getting good. You don't know who gonna pop up.
Yeah, you never know.
Mm-hmm.
Who would it be? Who's gonna win the championships?
Right. You say Roman Reigns don't need to build no more.
He doesn't need to
Becky
build.
Lynch
He
don't
never
need to
needed
build. Huh?
Look, Rhea don't need the belt no more.
Yeah, she do. Like, at the same time, though, like, she ain't really, she ain't really did nothing yet.
Dude, she's been champion a year.
That's not long enough. Let her be the one to be the women's champion, man. We be the women's record.
Nah. He needs to go.
Sound like you getting sleepy there, buddy.
I'm always sleepy. That's all I do is work and sleep.
Oh, go ahead and get to sleep, buddy.
Which thing do we take? Which thing are we gonna have come out of Revolution? That's the better question.
What if it's all of them? Minus the Surfer Sting.
Is he gonna come out as the Crow? Or is he gonna come out as the Surfer Sting?
Yeah, he'll come out. See, what if you come out Crow, Joker Sting?
He could, but I see he might go back to his throwback. He might come out as the Surfer.
His hair won't be able to take the Surfer Sting. No, I don't see that. I don't see that Surfer Sting. I can see the Crow and Joker.
Or what if they have Darby come out as Surfer Sting?
A 115-pound Sting.
I mean, he's got the blonde hair. He's got the blonde spiky hair pretty much already.
That'll be fun.
All he has to do is put on the colorful face paint and colorful tights.
Before or after Sting?
Yeah.
Maybe they might. They might.
I watched the video where Sting was getting farewell messages from his
I watched that too.
wrestling fans, from his peers, and from his sister. And
I'm surprised the Undertaker ain't sent him one.
Triple H said that they couldn't go over there.
Or not even leave a voice message.
I don't know. Kevin Nash said WWE. He's under WWE Legends contract, and they wouldn't let him. They wouldn't let him join. They wouldn't let him be part of Sting's last match either. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he said he wanted to be there, but he couldn't. Oh, shit, man.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, that concludes. I think that's going to conclude. We've been going for 2 hours. About a lot of shit.
Speaking Spanish?
What?
Speaking Spanish? What the hell you just say?
I said that will conclude wrestling talk for this evening.
Yeah.
You sound like you're getting tired too, son.
A little bit.
It is after 11.
No, I'm just high.
We ain't spring chickens no more. We gotta get some sleep.
Yeah, for real.
All right, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, and join the madness every week. It is the P.U.W.F, where you never know what the hell we're gonna say. And we're always talking about wrestling from all walks of life. This is Dan Walk next to me here. You could catch him on Wednesdays as well. NXT Time with D-Walk. I believe we started doing Thursdays, right? We switched to Thursdays.
No, Wednesdays.
We're still on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
NXT Time with D-Walk Wednesdays between 9 and 10 o'clock Eastern Time. And P.U.W.F has been on Saturdays now between 9 and 10 Eastern Time. But you can catch us every week. We're trying to get this thing booming, get it going, and we look forward to everyone coming back. Thank you for following. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for joining the madness. Until next time, this is Joe B and CO. And
D-Walk.
There you go. So